Hey YouTube, this is Wexdarn here, and today we're going to be taking on Stone Hill in Spyro the Dragon. Now this is the first real level of the game, and it's the first one to have enemies that will actually try doing damage to you. So you know, there's actually a little bit of risk involved as opposed to the homeworld level. Now, our first enemy are these rams, which will just charge at you. You can either breathe fire on them, or you can actually charge into them yourself, and apparently your charge is better than theirs because you kill them and they don't even injure you. So, you know, it's always a good thing. Run along this rock wall right here, get some gems. Because you know, you want to collect everything, do 100%, and drop down this well. Camera acting a bit weird then, normally follows you straight down, but here's our first dragon for the level.
Watch the dragonfly, Spyro. His color indicates his power. When he eats butterflies, he stays strong. Like me.
Sure.
As I do really love the cutscenes between Spyro and the dragons that you actually freeze, because yeah, I just love the way that Spyro like reacts to them sometimes. I mean, I think this is probably the game that Spyro gets the most lines in, so probably the game you get to know Spyro the most. Alright, so in this room just got a bunch of gems and one dragon sitting alone.
When you free a dragon or step on one of their platforms, you're saving your progress. That could be useful if you run into trouble. Not that you ever run into trouble, Spyro.
Now, when he says you're saving your progress, what it actually means is more like he's just setting up a checkpoint for the level, so if you die, you'll come back to the last dragon that you freed. Because if you actually want to save your game properly, you have to stand on here and tell the fairy here to actually save the game. Just that to show you, I won't be showing every time I save the game in the LP, so yeah, in this room just got more gems and another one of these rams and an extra life, which is always nice. Time to free another dragon.
After you freed all the dragons, pass through this fancy vortex thingamajigger. It'll take you back to the artisan home. But first, let me tell you a story.
No thanks. See ya.
Now, what that dragon said then isn't technically true. Like, you don't need all the dragons in order to take the portal home. You can just leap on it and it'll fly you home at any time. They're normally located at the end of the level, but because of the way Stone Hill's set out, that you've just got multiple pathways to go down, so you don't really have an end of the level. Right, now you see this swirling blue portal here. Just drop down and you can see that you can actually get down there rather than just falling dramatically into the ocean like you would everywhere else around here. That's pretty cool. Grab that gem for me, Sparks. You see, I don't think I explained it in the first part, but when you do have Sparks with you still, he'll actually reach out for any gems and grab them for you as you run past. So, you don't actually, because if you don't have Sparks, you have to physically run over and touch every gem, and you know that'd just be annoying because like the gems hitboxes are actually rather small. So, right, these right here are our second enemies in this level. These are shepherds. They'll swing at you with the crook that they carry, and they're actually a bit annoying because the crook has a larger hitbox than it actually is, so they've actually got a pretty good swing on them. You're just going to want to run in and either charge at them or breathe fire on them and they'll go down. So nothing really too stressful, but at least they are trying to attack you in this level. More than can be said for the enemies in the last one. So 1, 2. So you just make sure you grab every gem that you can see, because this level is actually a pretty bad level considering it's early on for like grabbing every gem. Like you'll just find them hidden in nooks and crannies, but I think we've got everything down here. So go in here and we've got another blue parcel taking us up. Or a blue magic swirly thingy. Grab these gems here and free another dragon.
Spyro, my friend, how about a hint on gliding?
You bet.
For the longest glide, press the X button at the top of a jump, and try pressing the triangle button to drop down in mid-flight.
Thank you for that tip that I explained in the last episode. Yay! Now, what we also find here is a third enemy for this level called the Egg Thief. You have to charge into them and they drop a dragon egg. Because not only do we have to collect dragons and gems, but now also have to collect dragon eggs. As you saw there, we have 30 more gems to collect. This level is actually, like I said it before, I'll say it again, this level is pretty bad for gem placement, since you have to basically run around all the outside of this wall that's set up. So we have a few more gems to collect around here. And I think as a general rule you stay near like trees, but there's some that are further afield, so you might have to go searching for them. And I don't know what was happening there, Spyro was just tumbling everywhere. Oh, there we go, there's a chest. Interesting way to go with the invisible walls for this level. Now, when I jumped down from that ledge and grabbed all the gems, there's something I picked up that I didn't think I talked about, and that was a key. And basically what you have to do is take this key to this locked chest over here. I'm sorry I did terribly explaining this, but hopefully I'll get better. So yeah, 200 gems out of 200, and so you go into this blue magical swirly blue thing, and we have 4 out of 4 dragons for this and 1 out of 1 eggs. So I think we'll take the return home portal. We'll see that something quickly is that you can see that all the enemies have respawned here. If you kill them again, they will not drop gems, they will instead drop these little magic spear things. And the same is true with the gem thief, like he will drop one when you hit him normally, and then a second one, and then finally will drop 3 of them. Basically, if you get a full circle of those, and I'm not quite sure what the total you need for a full circle, I think it's around 15. But if you get a circle of those around your little life number, then you'll actually get an extra life out of it, which is, you know, it's kind of nice for a bit of effort to put in. I don't think this was included in any of the other Spyro games, so it was a nice, unique little feature that they put in, I guess. Anyway, in the next part we are going to be taking on Dark Hollow, which is the portal in this maze-like area. So I guess I'll see you later, YouTube.